Hello kids, here I came up with a new topic called linear equations. So we are going to learn linear equations in this tutorial. So let's get start our linear equations topic with the definition of equation. What is the definition of the equation? And then after we learn what is a linear equation and many more we are going to learn in this tutorial. Let's get started. Let's see what is an equation is. First we learn the definition of equation. So let us see what is an equation is actually. So an equation is a mathematical sentence. An equation is a mathematical sentence stating that two quantities or expressions are mathematical expressions are equal. This is what called the definition of the equation. What simply says is that two quantities or two mathematical expressions are equal, then it is called an equation. For suppose if I take it two blocks, this is one block and this is one block, where I have taken two blocks. In these two blocks, if the weight of this block, this complete block is like 10 kgs, and I'm just putting its block with 10 kgs. So here you can see that two blocks are equal, right? So equating two quantities here, equating two quantities is nothing but equation. Here in this equation you can see the symbol equality, which shows both sides are equal. I'll show with one more example, and let's see with different example what if I gave a figure like this. So I'm just taking small blocks here, so where I'm taking two small blocks here, so each block is 5 kgs and this block is 5 kgs, which in total basically you know that it is equal to 10 kgs. So this block is equal to 10 kgs. So what does this mean is 5 kgs block plus 5 kgs block, which is equals to 10 kgs block. This is an example for equation. What if I miss a block in that? If I miss a block in that, how do I show that? Let's see that. Here I'm trying to draw the same figure. So I'm trying to draw a 5 kg block and I missed it. I didn't show one block here, plus which is equals to total 10 kg block. So which shows 10 kgs. So already I said that both are equal. So both are equal in the sense definitely the first quantity and second quantity must be same. So there is a quantity missing. We don't know what is that. So the missing quantity, we already learned some concept called as variable, which takes various numerical values. So here where we are putting a numerical value, right? So in this I am putting it a numerical as replaced with the variable, say x. Now let's write this. So I can write this as x is one block plus other block, I know the quantity, that is 5 kgs, and then the other block is 10 kgs. So this is called simply equation. In simple words, we can put it without units. X plus 5 is equal to 10 is called an equation. This is an equation. So what we can see in this equation, I'll show you again the terms of this equation. So if you can see this equation, this is a variable, as we already know that, and we know that this is a constant and this is also a constant, and this is called symbol of equality, and we can see many more examples of this equations like this. Let's move on. So as I was stating that equation is equality of expressions. So let's see, using expressions, how do I show that? So I write some expressions here. So I'm writing one statement here. The sum of x and 10 is 20. Look at this statement. The sum of x is a variable and a constant 10 is equal to 20. So here you can see the sum of x and 10. So sum of x and 10 is x plus 10 and 20 is equal to 20. What does this mean? Is equal to 20. So here we are equating the expressions. So when we put a equal in between the expressions, so that it turns up into equation. So equal symbol I put it here. So overall this is called an equation. So we can solve few more of this type. Let's try some sentences which we have to convert as an equation. Let's see the first sentence. What is given? 9 less than a number b is equal to 2. 9 is less than a number b is given. So we can write this as b minus 9. So 9 is less than that, b minus 9 is equal to 2. This is the equation, and we have written the equation form of this one. Let's write the equation of this one. What is the second one? The product is the phrase is given, multiplication in between the number g and 5. So we can write g times 5, and which is equal to 30. So I can rewrite this as 5g is equal to 30. Let's move to the next question. The number k increased by 10. K has been increased. Increase means added. So increased by 10 means k plus 10, which is equal to 24. Same as 24 is nothing but equal to 24. The quotient of a number q and 4 is 12. Q and 4. The quotient is nothing but division. So q divided by 4, which is equal to 12, and I can write as q over 4 is equal to 12. Both are same. And the next one, 2 1/2 is the same as the sum of number and w and 1/2. So 2 1/2 is same as 2 1/2 is equals to same as the sum of w plus 1/2. Still this is also an equation. So in an equation, if I take any equation, 2m plus 10 is equal to 12. In this equation, we have two things to see, that there is an equality. The left side terms of this equality, left hand expression, this is called left hand side expression, and then right side of the equality we can call it as right hand side of the equality. Here is the equality. So we can say these terms, left hand side LHS stands for, right hand side RHS stands for. So this is where we use to solve the equations in further videos.